Good evening. Welcome to Srishti, Creating Soulful Living. My name is Dipanita Sinha. And during the month of June, mid-June, we celebrate Ambabochi. Ambabochi is a festival of celebrating fertility, abundance, and it all comes from the phenomena of menstruation of the goddess Kamakhya. So she is also known as the bleeding goddess because the womb and the vagina of Mother Goddess Sati has fallen to that part and she bleeds every year during this period. And the grand pomp and festivity, the atmosphere there is so vibrant during that time. And different kinds of rituals goes on during this period. But on the contrary, we live in a land where we are not supposed to speak about menstruation. We have so many ailments these days, so many conditions, PCOD, PCOS, endometriosis, and there are so many other conditions related to menstruation, but yet people do not come up and speak, and that is a primary reason due to which the diagnosis gets delayed. So why am I talking about the Mother Goddess Kamakhya and the phenomena which is celebrated, which is a sign of prosperity, growth, abundance, fertility, and we still do not opt to talk about it. Of late, I have received quite a few questions regarding endometriosis. And with my personal knowledge and experience, I would try answering each of them. The first question is, does chocolate cyst and thickening of the endometrial lining always cause infertility? The answer is no, it always does not cause infertility. It can be just a condition. And to answer further, most of the endometriotic patients have conceived naturally. With a small tweak in the lifestyle, pregnancy can be attained. The second question regarding endometriosis, which I would like to answer today, is endometriosis often leads to fatigue and tiredness. What can be done for this? So the first thing, you cannot opt for a very tedious, high intensity workout with endometriosis condition. It will further drain you out of your energy. So what I have felt, and when I've spoken to many women, they have also advised a very good relaxing and restorative practice is what is advised to regain the energy what you have been losing due to this condition. So please opt for such a practice which actually rejuvenates you from within rather than going for a high intensity workout. This question which I received from an individual is quite interesting because I talk about yoga and I talk about yoga nidra as a therapy, and I talk about pranayama, which is boosting our ovaries and uterus. So she has asked me that if at all this condition of endometriosis, if it is psychosomatic. Now, how you see it, if you see it at a physical level or if you see it at a psychosomatic level, it is completely upon you. So that, and but if it is now most of the medical ailments, people are regarding them as psychosomatic because the stress level is so high that it has contributed largely for the ailment whatever we face these days. So it is always advisable that when your medications are taking or doing its course on your body, you take care of your mental aspect and you guide your mind and brain in such a way that they lead to the or it accompanies the medication, and you heal faster. So similarly, I had also faced it, and I advise it to all the people that whenever endometriosis or PCOD or conditions of such type strikes any woman, we become very vulnerable. So to keep our composure and to keep the calmness within, it becomes really tough. So any medicine can help you or can contribute to your healing only when you are accepting it wholeheartedly without any kind of stress. So it is always advisable that we take care of ourselves first and accept any kind of treatment and medicine we are having, and then only we can get 100% result. And that probably would be one of the reason why many of the gynecologists these days are advising that you should go for yoga, you should go for meditation, you should go for the therapeutic way of it along with medication, because the course of this journey is not easy, and though medicines would be there, you have to be mentally strong enough and physically accepting those medicines so that you can get the desired result. The next question which I have received to be answered is, with an endometriosis condition, is it likely that the ovulation will happen at the exact time, that is within 14th to 18th day? Generally, when we have endometriosis cyst like chocolate cyst, and the endometrium lining is here and there, we face that our monthly cycles are irregular. With such a condition, it is very difficult to gauge when is the follicle releasing its egg, that is when is the ovulation happening. So a proper monitoring of the ovulation cycle would be required if you are trying to achieve pregnancy. So please come up, speak with your peers, speak with your loved ones about menstruation cycle if you are facing any issues, and if you are facing any challenges due to the wear and tear and the stress we are facing these days, it impacts our uterus and the ovary. If you are facing any challenges, get it diagnosed.